now, Claressa Shields. Why you ducking Shadasia Green, huh? Why you ducking the champ, the unified champion in the super middleweight division that's willing to move up and fight you, huh? Why? Because she ain't no registered nurse like that girl that you just beat up this past weekend? Come on now. And you're lying. You's a liar saying that y'all was sending offers to Shadasia Green. Y'all ain't never sent an offer to Shadasia Green. Why you gotta lie?
You's a liar!
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Shields, why you got to lie? Hey, put it this way, look. And then in the recent interview, you said that you'd rather fight Crew de Jean first because Crew de Jean beat Shadasia Green. And man, you already beat Crew de Jean. That's a good fight. Look, that's a good rematch. But you already beat Crew de Jean in the first fight of your pro career. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't beat Shadasia Green, and Shadasia Green just beat Savannah Marshall in Madison Square Garden. You feel me? Your best win. You know what I'm saying? So just because you beat Crew de Jean and Crew de Jean beat Shadasia Green, that doesn't give you an excuse not to fight Shadasia Green. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying that Alexander Usyk shouldn't fight Joseph Parker because Joseph Parker lost to Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk beat Anthony Joshua. That's like when Zab Judah, we wanted to see Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather, but Zab Judah lost to Baltimore, and then Floyd Mayweather beat Baltimore, but then we still got Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather. We still wanted to see that fight. Still a great fight. You know what I'm saying? So, look, y'all was going at it on X formerly known as Twitter. The promoters was going at it, and check it out.
So yesterday, Shadasia Green was on Claressa Shields' neck on X, formerly known as Twitter. She tweeted, "Never thought the GWOAT would be scared. But sis, you are scared. I didn't say I want any fights in between. You can run, but at 175, you can't hide. As I said today, I will come to your weight class and get it on." Claressa Shields. Now, Claressa Shields' promoter, Dimitri Salita, tweeted, "Truth be told, we tried to make the fight versus Green many times over the years. The answer was always a resounding no. Then came the loss to Crew de Jean. Now suddenly she wants it not because she's undefeated, but because she's chasing a payday, as Canelo would say, payday. But you know what? I hate when people be like, hey, yo, you doing this for a payday. These are prize fighters. Everybody go to work to get paid. All right? Shadasia Green responded to Dimitri Salita and said, payday? This got to be a joke. The only person you could afford a payday to is Claressa. There's no fighter or fight you promoted without co-promotion that has made at least 50% of what she has on fight night. Stop it, sir, before I air it all out. All right, she is going to get down to the nitty-gritty. Somebody going to expose somebody out here. But then Shadasia Green's promoter, Nakisa, you already know Shadasia Green is promoted by Jake Paul, Nakisa, Most Valuable Promotions. He tweeted, "My favorite boxing fabrication of the past month. First, Jake Paul wants $40 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Second, in reference to what we're talking about right now, Claressa Shields' team saying they have tried to make the Shadasia Green fight for the past few years. Asking MVP to pay you to make the fight is not you trying to make the fight." You know, and I ain't going to read the rest of the tweet because it had nothing to do with the Shadasia Green and Claressa Shields.
Maybe Claressa Shields ain't ready for a real fighter, an accomplished real fighter, a real threat. You feel? Because she been kind of distracted, huh? Yeah. Papoose, been distracted. Yeah, he's a distraction. He's a distraction. I'm not saying that love ain't good. Love is good. You find somebody you love or lust, Because I remember when Claressa Shields had her fiance. You ain't never show him off like that in the ring, and you know what I'm saying? See, he played his part. He ain't never wanted to shine. He let you do he let you do your thing. You ain't bring him in the ring and all that stuff and coming down the aisle and what. As a matter of fact, man, you was in better shape when you was with your fiance, your ex-fiance. Or maybe you trying to use Papoose to get Remy Ma jealous. Well, maybe Papoose trying to use you to get Remy Ma jealous. So I don't know what it is. Nah. I'm just saying. I'm all for the love. Huh? Showing your ass like that in the weigh-in. Don't ever do that, Claressa Shields. Unless if you're gonna be in shape. But we all know that you was in the worst shape of your career this past weekend. All right? Worst shape of your career. And I could see it in the booty. I don't know if that was, man, I thought it was Mike Tyson booty when I saw it. Don't you ever turn around in the weigh-in like that unless you looking like Alicia Bongo. Unless you looking like that, Claressa Shields, don't you ever turn around and weigh in like that ever again. All right? Because I know you can get in better shape. But you get distracted. Huh? You distracted. He's laying the pipe down, huh? All right, Papoose, do your thing. But, hey, yo, you already know. During camp, leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a good fight, folks. So, Claressa Shields, stop ducking Shadasia Green. Let that be the next fight. You know that Salita don't got the money. He can't afford Shadasia Green right now, right? Just like Nikisa said. Y'all want them to give you the money. But let me say it like this. Claressa Shields, you got to humble yourself. You got to hold Jake Paul's hand like these other fighters be holding Turkey out, shake hand, because most valuable promotions is the one that's uplifting women boxing. You saw that card. You was in your seat watching the best woman card in the history of the sport of boxing. The most viewed fight, Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Shout out to the queens. The other GOAT. And yeah, Claressa Shields, you're a GWOAT. It's trademark. But you still got to do some work. Even though you highly accomplished. Look. All jokes aside, Claressa Shields is one of the most accomplished fighters in women boxing, right? Yeah, she's arguably the greatest of all time. One of the greatest of all time that ever laced them up. You know what I'm saying? Young, been hungry, molded to be who she is right now. Yeah, her attitude may fog up, you know what I'm saying, accomplishments and people to give her the ultimate praise and respect. You know what I'm saying? Her personality is kind of always dissing men, always saying that she could beat guys and all that stuff, always trying to create some type of drama. You know what I'm saying? The way that she talk, her mouth. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Look, shout out to all the women in the world, baby. But in boxing, it's 90%. The fan base is 90% men. You know what I'm saying? And men, you know, in boxing is like Jake Paul and Nikisa is doing one hell of a job to put women in the map, right? And I feel like like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, you know, they always speak on uplifting women boxing, and I see Claressa Shields just want to uplift herself. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you can see the hate that she had towards Amanda Serrano. You can see the hate. You know what I'm saying? Backhanded compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like she told Amanda Serrano, like, yo, I want to share the GWOAT. Because in the past she believed that Amanda Serrano was one of the greatest of all time as well, and she said, I share my GWOAT with my sister. But as soon as Jake Paul and them started calling Amanda Serrano GWOAT, you're like, yo, Amanda Serrano, why you letting your people call you GWOAT? Because you said it. See, the thing is, you the one that only want to be praised, and that's the thing with Claressa Shields. She don't want if another woman is getting praised, she don't like it. She wants to be the one that's getting praised. She the one that she want people to call queen and the greatest. Like nobody could be great but Claressa Shields. And if everybody's under Claressa Shields, that's when she's cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. She got a lot of enviness in her blood. You know? Sometimes the beauty comes from inside. And when you're unattractive in the heart, it don't matter what you got, no matter what looks, no matter what makeup, no matter what breasts, no matter booty, whatever. It's going to look unattractive. I ain't going to use the ugly word because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a God-fearing man. I don't think that God makes ugly. But unattractive. I think that Claressa Shields need a PR. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she can't promote herself or be confident because I like her confidence as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's more like people ain't feeling her character like that, her personality. You you can't duplicate what Floyd Mayweather did. You know, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Shadasia Green versus Claressa Shields should be on the top of Claressa Shields, you know what I'm saying, list. Priorities.